What does your daily diet typically look like? This is JJ Virgin, four-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Bonnie from Instagram asks, what does your daily diet typically look like? Oh my gosh, I got to tell you, the two things I get asked the most are, what do you eat? What do you eat all day? And the other one is, what do you do to cheat? I'll answer both those when I come back. Stay with me. Hey, it's JJ, and have I got a gift for you? 20% off your entire order at my store. That makes it a great opportunity to stock up on everything you want to get and stay healthy. Just go to jjgiftforme.com to get started. That's jjgiftforme.com. All right. So this is one of the questions I get asked all the time is, what do you eat? What's your daily diet look like? And the second question is, do you cheat? And what do you eat when you cheat? So I got to be honest with you. I rarely ever eat stuff that's not on my plan because truthfully, I love all the stuff that's part of the Virgin Diet and Sugar Impact Diet. So I never feel deprived. And I think that's why people cheat, because they feel deprived. But truthfully, you can eat super low sugar impact and eat amazing, delicious stuff. And you can eat foods without gluten and dairy and eat amazing stuff. So, I've just kind of figured out how to do that. And I'll walk you through a typical day and you'll see how it's just delicious and not depriving. So a couple days a week, I like to do intermittent fasting. And so I'll start off with, it's not just what does your daily diet look like, it's also when do you eat it. And if I was going to cheat, it's when I go and get a little snack instead of having 2 to 3 meals and nothing in between. If I was being perfect, I would be eating two meals a couple days a week, 3 meals a couple days a week, and nothing really in between. But that does not always happen because sometimes I just get hungry and I go eat something. I always try to drink things first to see if that works. And sparkling water. I love Suja Lemon Love. I do bulletproof coffee, but I do it just plain and black or with a little oat milk steamed up on top. No sugar added, of course, or iced green tea. That's another one of my big faves. So typically in the morning, I wake up and I have bulletproof beans with some steamed oat milk on top or black. So that's what I do in the morning. And then I do some reading, some journaling, some gratitude work first before I dig into everything else. And then I try to wait till I get hungry. And ideally, sometimes I'll get a workout in first thing in the morning. Sometimes I won't. I always make sure I schedule a workout in every day. So it's different every day depending on my schedule. But I especially love it when I can throw one in and then eat afterwards. That's my favorite thing to do. Usually that's a smoothie. And depending on what's going on, different things will go in the smoothie. But my favorite smoothie is to use my paleo protein, which is my bone broth protein, with some avocado. And I freeze avocado, so it makes it even better texture. I freeze bananas when they're green, put that in there too. I add some of my extra fiber in there. And then sometimes I'll put some greens in. Sometimes I'll put some cherries or berries in. But quite often for me, it's a little bit, and I put some of my beauty collagen in too. So I put in some collagen, I put in my paleo protein, I put in extra fiber, and then sometimes I'll add some chia or freshly ground flax and I do some coconut milk and ice. And I make it thick and I like to eat it with a spoon in a big coffee cup. That's how I like to do it. Sometimes I'll put some shaved almonds on top because I like the crunch. All right, so that's breakfast, and that can be later, and I love to push that later. Sometimes on the weekends, though, we'll eat like a brunch, and I will do pastured eggs because I can rotate those into my diet and be fine. I'll do pastured eggs with a gluten-free English muffin. And then I'll use this smoked provolone plant-based, I think it's by BioLife. Love that. So those are my typicals. And then lunch is either leftovers. Like today, I had Thai food last night and ordered some salmon sushi for today. So I'd have it for lunch, and I had a salad. So lunch is usually a salad with the leftovers from the night before because we cook extra. Like we make rosemary chicken. I have that for my salad the next day. I'll usually throw in a plant-based cheese crumble in there. And then little avocado or cucumber or tomato, whatever we have around. Super easy. So leftover salad is generally my thing. And I like to do olive oil with lemon on that, or olive oil and red wine vinegar. I love red wine vinegar because it helps improve insulin sensitivity. So that's super cool. And then dinner, we do kind of the same thing every night, unless my son Bryce is around cooking because he makes amazing stuff. But dinner is usually some kind of clean protein, wild salmon, wild halibut. I get those from Vital Choice. And then grass-fed beef, grass-fed and finished beef. I generally get that from Butcher Box, or pastured pork, or grass-fed lamb. Or pastured chicken. So those are kind of what we do for protein. So generally we'll do protein. We'll do some kind of clean vegetable, broccoli, cauliflower rice, asparagus every once in a while, not as much. We don't really like it. Brussels sprouts. We do a lot of Brussels sprouts. Love those, shaved especially. Super yum. And those are the veggies we do the most. And then we do slow, low carbs. And that could either be a little sweet potato, a little regular potato that we cook in the air fryer and then let cool a little bit to boost up the resistant starch. Or we will do butternut squash or kabocha squash or wild rice. And I like to cook that in bone broth, or I'll add in some lentils or black beans. So super easy stuff where we get always some clean protein. Healthy fats generally are in the clean protein, and we'll add in some ghee or olive oil. And then loads of non-starchy vegetables, a little bit of slow, low carb. And then whatever I'm doing, I make extra. And that's what's super important. I make extra for the next day. Now here's and I have Dry Farm wine. Thank you, Todd White. So Dry Farm wine, we usually have a glass of Dry Farm wine. And then I like the reds. But the big hack is if you're making protein, make extra so you can put it on your salad the next day. Tim will usually make a wrap. He uses Rudy's wraps or Siete's wraps. So he'll do wraps the next day for lunch. But again, smoothie, salad, and then that perfect plate are what I do every day. And ideally, a couple days a week, I compress that eating window where it's only 8 hours, where I eat a later breakfast brunch and an early dinner. That's what I try to do. And then in between, drinking lots of fluids, green tea, water, sparkling water, suja. I make a sparkling water with my Sparkling C product that tastes like a kind of like an orange crush, which gives me a good dose of vitamin C and quercetin and bioflavonoids, and coffee, etc. That's what I do. Super easy. I hope you realize how easy what I just said is to do, so you can do it too. This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetojj.com.